History remembers kings, conquerors, and empires, but sometimes, the way a person dies becomes more legendary than the way they lived. Today, you'll hear 3 true stories of deaths so insane they sound completely made up. Story 1. Benkei, 12th century Japan. Dark night in Kyoto. A Buddhist monk named Benkei is wandering the streets. 6'6", carries a naginata, half sword, half spear. He's a Sohei, a warrior monk, and he hates samurai, thinks they're arrogant. So he made a goal: duel and defeat 1,000 samurai, take their swords. Tonight, he's at 999. One more to go. Near Goto Tenjin Shrine, he hears a flute, finds a small, thin samurai with a beautiful gilded katana. Perfect final trophy. Benkei challenges him. The samurai agrees. They walk to Gojo Bridge. Benkei rushes in and loses. Fast. The samurai just walks away. Benkei is humiliated. How could a tiny man beat him? He stalks Kiyomizu Dera Temple, waits. The samurai shows up. Benkei challenges again, loses again. This time, Benkei bows, says, "I'll abandon my monk life. Let me follow you." The samurai? Minamoto. No Yoshitsune, legendary warrior of the Minamoto clan. He accepts. They become inseparable. They fight in the Genpei War against the Taira clan, the same clan that killed Yoshitsune's father. After 5 years, Minamoto wins. Yoshitsune's half-brother, Yoritomo, becomes shogun. But without a common enemy, jealousy turns brothers against each other. Yoritomo hunts Yoshitsune. Yoshitsune and Benkei flee, find protection under the Fujiwara clan, a few years of peace. But Yoritomo bribes and pressures Fujiwara to betray them. June 15th, 1189. Battle of Koromogawa. 500 Fujiwara soldiers surround Yoshitsune's castle. Outnumbered 5-1, Yoshitsune's men fight hard. Benkei is a demon, crushing enemies a foot shorter. But soon, only a handful remain. Yoshitsune knows it's over. He tells Benkei, "I need time to commit seppuku inside the castle. Hold them off." Benkei nods, walks to the bridge. The only entrance. Stands alone. Fujiwara's men charge. Benkei cuts them down, one after another. Some say he killed 300 soldiers on that bridge. Bodies pile up. No one can pass. Fujiwara orders archers. Arrows hit Benkei's chest. He doesn't flinch. Another volley. Nothing. His body is a pincushion. But he stands. Time passes. No one dares cross. Finally, Fujiwara forces his men onto the bridge. They creep closer. Benkei doesn't move. When they reach him, they discover he's already dead. He had positioned his body against his spear, held upright by his weapon in the pile of corpses. He showed no pain, no emotion, even as arrows pierced him. He gave Yoshitsune enough time to complete the seppuku ritual with honor. That's a warrior. Story 2. Sun-shin, late 16th century Korea. Corruption everywhere. Military weak. Generals who've never seen combat. To the east, Japan just finished a 100-year civil war. Their leader, Hideyoshi Toyotomi, reunifies Japan. Now he needs a new enemy. He chooses Korea. In 1592, hundreds of Japanese ships appear off Busan. 2 Korean admirals panic, sink their own ships so they don't have to fight. Half the Korean Navy gone overnight. Japanese soldiers land. They're veterans of a century of war. Koreans stand no chance. Seoul falls in 3 weeks. Pyongyang falls soon after. Korea is collapsing. But one man rises, Admiral Sun-shin. Yi was never liked by the elites. Why? Because he was too good. He made everyone look bad. Jealous generals falsely accused him of desertion. The king believed it. Yi was stripped of rank, thrown in prison, tortured, but he climbed back. By the invasion, he commanded a small fleet. Koreans had one advantage: their ships. The Panoxion, a floating fortress with cannons. Japanese ships were just transport vessels. Their strategy? Board and fight close. Against a Panoxion? Impossible. While other admirals fled, Yi charged straight at the Japanese. Using bait tactics, he sank over 200 Japanese ships in weeks. 0 losses of his own. Battle after battle, vastly outnumbered. He won every time. By end of 1592, Yi had sunk 350 Japanese ships. But remember the two coward admirals who sank their own fleet? One of them, Gyun, was insanely jealous. He talked shit about Yi to the king every day. When peace talks failed, and Japan invaded again in 1597, Gyun and other officials framed Yi as a traitor. The king believed it. Yi was stripped of rank, tortured again, sentenced to death. But the king changed his mind, sent Yi to fight as a common soldier, worse than death. Gyun took command. He drank, made bad decisions, disrespected the men, and the Japanese had learned from fighting Yi. They now had cannons and used Yi's own tactics. Battle of Chilchonryang. Gyun sailed out with 200 ships, fell into a trap. The entire Korean navy was destroyed. Gyun was chopped to pieces while running away. The king realized his mistake. Reinstated Sun-shin. Yi took command of the pathetic remains, 13 ships. Demoralized men, outnumbered 25-1. Next battle, Yi sank 31 Japanese ships, lost none of his own. He rebuilt the navy. But then, Hideyoshi died. His last order, withdraw from Korea. Yi saw his chance. Final offensive at the Battle of Noryang. He stood at the top of his flagship, beating a war drum to push his fleet forward, his son and nephew beside him. He personally took out 10 Japanese ships. The Japanese were in full retreat. Victory was close. Then, a Japanese musket ball hit his armpit. Fatal wound. He turned to his son and nephew. The war is at its height. Wear my armor. Beat my drum. Do not announce my death. They carried him below deck. His nephew put on the armor, returned to the drum, and kept beating. Yi's men fought on, drove the Japanese out of Korea for good. Sun-shin died below deck, listening to his drum, knowing his homeland was finally free, undefeated in every battle. Story 3. Ben L. Solomon, World War II, a dentist turned field medic. Ben L. Solomon graduated from USC Dental School in 1937, drafted in 1940, model soldier, skilled with rifle and pistol, rose to captain, regimental dental officer of the 105th Infantry Regiment, June 1944, deployed to Saipan. Pacific fighting was brutal. So many wounded that Solomon volunteered to replace an injured field surgeon. By July, both sides had heavy losses. The remaining Japanese troops on Saipan realized they couldn't win. They decided on a final banzai charge. Kill as many Americans as possible. No plan to return. July 7th, 1944, 4 a.m. 4,000 Japanese soldiers attacked. Solomon's field tent was 50 yards behind the front foxholes. Within minutes, over 30 wounded filled his tent. He treated them as best he could. Then Japanese broke through. He looked outside, saw a Japanese soldier bayoneting a wounded American. Enraged, Solomon grabbed a patient's rifle, shot the soldier dead. 2 more Japanese entered his tent. He shot them. 4 more crawled in from the sides. He took 2 with his rifle, 1 with his bayonet, and hit the 4th with the butt of his gun. A wounded soldier finished him off. Realizing the situation was hopeless, Solomon ordered his medics to evacuate all the wounded. He said, "I'll stay behind. Give you cover." He grabbed a rifle and joined the front line. Saw 4 men manning a machine gun fall. He rushed to the gun, manned it himself, fired burst after burst into charging Japanese soldiers. He fought until he was overrun. Days later, when Americans retook the battlefield, they found Solomon's body slumped over the machine gun. In front of him, 98 dead Japanese soldiers. His body had 76 bullet holes and many bayonet wounds. 24 of those wounds may have come before he died. A blood trail showed he had repositioned the machine gun multiple times while mortally wounded. The Geneva Convention said medical officers cannot bear arms, so Solomon was denied the Medal of Honor. He remained a footnote for 58 years. In 2002, President George W. Bush finally awarded him the Medal of Honor, posthumously. 3 men, 3 different wars, 3 different ways to say, "I'm not done yet." Benkei stood dead on his feet. Sun-shin beat his drum from below deck. Solomon fired a machine gun with 76 holes in his body. You don't need to die like them. You just need to live like them. Show up. Hold the line. And when the world says you're out, you keep beating the drum. That's the move. Now go.